So tell me, what is wrong with dowry? Some certain price is being, अच्छा पहले तुम लोगों को पता ही नहीं होगा कि dowry शुरू कैसे हुई, नहीं पता ना? So it is generally understood. This is talked by various thinkers and philosophers, the origins of the concept of dowry. So earlier, so majorly we are a pastoral economy, है ना, agricultural economy. So agriculture is dependent on land, and there was this tradition of what do you say, patrilocal. Patrilocal means that after marriage, women will move out to the boy's place to live with the family of boy. This is known as patrilocal. If boy comes to the girl's family, that is known as matrilocal. Simple. There are certain cultures of Northeast and Kerala where matrilocality is also practiced, where the boy after marriage goes to the woman's house to live. But majorly the patrilocality has been the norm. So when the woman goes to live with the other family, but there is a particular share of woman that is considered, that this is her share in the family assets, but land could not be divided. So what was given to women was jewelry and other assets like some gifts to start a new life at her place. It was just considered a kind of a her share in the property, and this was known as Stridhan. Stridhan matlab, Stridhan was the property ownership of the woman. This means all the jewelry, even now it is considered Stridhan. So all the jewelry assets given in the family, given in the marriage to the bride are her own personal property. No one had a claim over those things initially. It was started as a share of her which was given to her as a gift. And each year, whenever the girl used to visit the house, each agricultural produce, her share was given to her as a gift. अभी ऐसे तुम्हारे घर में भी होता होगा, बुआ आती हैं, दीदी आती हैं, immediately what does papa do, or brother, or you are what do you say, encouraged to do? Give her something in return whenever she is going back. Does your mother give her a lifafa? है ना? Some lifafa, some gift, है ना? It was initially considered as a what do you say, part of her share from agricultural produce. But अभी तक थोड़ा reasonable लग रहा है? But problem started when it became a compulsion first. Secondly, the logic behind it was forgotten, that why was this given and to whom it was given. Slowly and steadily, the money given was not the property of woman, or was not under the control of the girl. It became a transfer of money from one family to another. This means the girl was not getting any ownership of the gifts or the money or the jewelry or whatever from her parents. So the whole logic of giving her a part of her share was lost, because now it was not the money that was going to the woman, but it was going to some other family, and then it became a compulsive act, and not everybody could afford to take out money from their houses or their agricultural practice, because taking out money or taking out assets from any at a particular given time is very difficult. भाई ज़मीन है, जोतता रहे बंदा, उससे कमाता रहे, no problem, but to give it at the particular time, it became a very horrendous practice. And as vested interests rose, किसको बुरा लग रहा था? उन्होंने कहा देना पड़ेगा, उन्होंने कहा हाँ हम तो देना चाहते हैं, दे दो, और करते करते ये प्रैक्टिस क्या बन गई? Horrendous and horrible and terrible practice of dowry. Now, rather than girl's family giving it, groom's family started demanding it, that this much is the price, and this became a compulsion, and this whole thing destroyed the whole dynamics. A major reason of female feticide is dowry. Parents do not want to burden themselves with the expectation of dowry at a later age. Therefore, they prefer not to have girl child, because it is a simple economic logic. Simple economic logic says that girl child is an economic liability plus a social liability. Simple social liability. Why? Because they will have to keep her secure, need to safeguard her. But with the boy, no such dangers, and rather than giving something, something will come. Simple. Plus, how is the bride's family treated in a marriage? नहीं, bad तो नहीं होता आजकल, पर पहले कैसे दिखाते थे? वो देखा, तुमने देखा, हम आपको बेटी दे रहे हैं, अपनी पगड़ी उतार के ऐसे. Have you seen girl's father putting the pagdi at the feet of groom's family? मूवीज, मैंने भी मूवीज में ही देखा है ना. बुक्स में पढ़ोगे आपको आएगा कि यू नो ऐसा ऐसा हुआ वैसा हुआ. And groom's father, for no good reason, for no qualification of his, always felt like, है ना, जबरदस्ती, मुझे हो भी नहीं तब भी ताव, जबरदस्ती का. क्यों? What qualification do you have except having a particular gender or a particular specific gender progeny? So this meant that social status was also differentiated, and with this social, economic and security reasons, plus everything else is the same for all the children. सब सेम खाना खाएंगे? खाना तो सेम ही खाएंगे ना, सबको सेम कपड़े दिलाने पड़ेंगे. This means the expenditure has to be nearly the same on a male and a female child, but economically she is a liability, whereas a male child is a asset. Once he is grown up, he will go out and earn and bring money to family. Secondly, when the parents, those who are there, when they will require assistance, they will require care, who will be there at the disposal taking care? The male child, because they are living there, right? So definitely it felt more secure, and it was also the name carriage, or what is the lineage thing, surname, carrying forward of the lineage, because surname or gotra, or it was made that it will be followed for, the gotra will be followed of father. All of these four things created the whole environment whereby the inferiority or the subjugation or the subordination of the gender of female was created naturally. Because of all this, it's a natural symptom, and the male progeny uplifted, and the difference that was created is gender discrimination.